just ain't right not eating meat. God put animals here for us to eat. I was born and raised in Baton Rouge, and veganism is not normal at all. Every time I ship the Cajun vegan cookbook out to someone in the South, I'm always instantly reminded of how hard it was to be vegan in the South. Yeah, but you still eat chicken, right? Chicken's not meat. People tend to feel threatened by things they don't understand, and I've often felt ostracized and picked on constantly. Remember that you are not the only vegan in the world. It might feel that way sometimes, but that's only because you live in the South. I really encourage you to try and connect with some other vegans online just so you don't feel so isolated. You know, my friend's cousin's ex-wife's sister's Sunday school teacher went vegan for 2 months. He ended up in the hospital. You have to train yourself to stay non-emotional when people make fun of you or gang up on you. Even though it sucks, if you can handle being picked on without leaving the room crying or getting angry and lashing out, saying something that's not very compassionate, they're gonna stop. If we ain't supposed to eat meat, how do you explain these canines? Don't scare everyone when you go out to eat. For a lot of people in the South, their first interaction ever with a vegan might be with you. Do you really have to ask the waiter if the baked beans are vegan? You know they're not. If you make a big fuss at the dinner table, everyone will just use that as an excuse to call you an annoying vegan. And when your plain baked potato and your steamed veggies arrive to the table and they all get their steak and they're like, this is so good, you don't know what you're missing. Just kindly remind them that you actually used to eat steak, so you already know what it tastes like. When people find out that you're vegan and start asking why, you should always have a canned, non-emotional response ready to go. I usually say something like, I didn't feel good about the whole meat production process or the products that came from it. From there, they'll either drop it or they'll ask more questions. If they do ask more questions, please don't be judgmental. Most of us used to eat meat, myself included. I used to make fun of vegans. I didn't know better, and I had never met a vegan. If you want your friends and family to make the switch and stick to it, you're gonna have to be humble, compassionate, and very patient. I really hope that this video has helped you, even if all it did was remind you that you are not the only vegan in the world. And I hope to see you soon in Los Angeles for some vegan Cajun food.